My name is Dennis Baldridge, my wife Jane, and we actually had, before we were diagnosed, a great life. We were running and biking and hiking and felt great. Our children were grown and we were empty nesters at home again, and it was just, it was a good life. I was having back pain. I could not figure out what it was. I went to the doctor and they actually for a few weeks couldn't figure out what was going on. I was actually at that point having trouble walking. I was diagnosed with stage 4 prostate cancer, and it was a shock to me, and to all of us.
How could Dennis get cancer? And our kids were shocked, and friends would say, Dennis is the healthiest person we know. How could this happen to him?
It was so bad that I was admitted into the hospital, and I could not walk. I was in a wheelchair. And that's when they began the treatments in the standard medical industry. And at that point, they said, you've got stage 4 prostate cancer. Dennis, you have 6 months to a year to live at most.
He was 2 weeks in the hospital, and that was really hard because we didn't know where this was going to go. Basically,
The standard chemotherapy route. And as I did research on that, I just realized that they were right. If I did that, I'd be gone in 6 months to a year. That was the standard protocol and what they had. And so we sought for alternatives. Envita's website popped up on my laptop, and I couldn't believe it. They were talking about everything that I kind of wanted to do, and they've been doing it in Envita for 10 years, what the trial is just now starting in the United States. And I thought, this is where we've got to go. So we called on a Sunday, and within an hour I received a call back from Envita. I noticed that she was listening to what I was saying. She wasn't just running through a sales routine. She was listening to me and where I was at, and felt that what I wanted some results. I wanted natural treatments. I wanted what Envita had to offer.
First talk with Dr. Poteet, I remember thinking how knowledgeable he was, and just the wealth of information he had to give us, and very personable and very good at bringing all of that medical technology and understanding to a level that ordinary people could understand.
Mm-hmm. Like Jane, I was impressed with his knowledge, and he could answer every question I could come up with. In prostate cancer, one of the markers is the PSA, and when we got here, my PSA was rising, and then as I began to get treatments here, my PSA stopped rising, and it held still, and then it began to drop. And so I knew we were on the right track at that point when they had reversed things, and I hadn't even received the main treatment. The difference with Envita is they do the genetic testing, and it's like a rifle shot at the bullseye for your cancer. It's amazing the difference.
Like Dennis said, that was very encouraging, and we were thankful that we found the right place.
Once you get your diagnosis, that you give Envita a call and go there first.
Yes.
In my opinion, having studied for years now options for treatments around the country, around the world, Envita, it offers the highest, most advanced cancer treatment care in the world.